Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about waterproof / summer vacation makeup. So if you are sweaty during the summertime, if you're gonna go swimming, if you're gonna go to the beach and you need the most foolproof, waterproof foundation, makeup, all that kind of stuff that's not going to budge, then trust me, I got you covered. If you like this video while you're watching it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit the little red subscribe button if you have not already. I post videos every single Wednesday and Sunday and would love to have you join this community. And if you are going to subscribe to me here, you may as well come hang out with me on all of my social channels. I will put the name up here, which is @ChristyRoussell for everything. Definitely come hang out with me at the very least on Instagram, as that is where I'm the most active, and have a lot of fun over there. Now, for those of you that are maybe more self-conscious about your skin or your overall look or aesthetic during the summertime, if you know that you're gonna be swimming or going to the beach, or if you know you get really sweaty and just want your makeup to stay in place, girl, I feel you. I'm in the same department and really want to make sure that everything stays exactly where it should. And I had run into the products that I'm wearing currently for my waterproof makeup look because I was actually being baptized back in March, which a lot of you know if you follow me on my social stuff. And I think I talked about it in one of my videos. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I really wanted to have makeup that wasn't going to budge when I was dunked 3 times while being baptized, because I was not feeling having like a bare face in public, and it's just something that I feel self-conscious about because of my skin. So the products I have on right now are like holy grail waterproof products. I promise you they're not going to budge anywhere, and you are going to want them in your life for vacation, travel, sweaty days, whatever. This stuff does not move. I have to show you guys the cutest jewelry / makeup case ever. It is this one right here. It is from Poppy and Peonies. I had showed you a bag of theirs actually in my last video that I loved. And this is not like, is it not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Oh my God, I absolutely love it. So like I said, it can be a makeup case or a jewelry case for if you're traveling. I love its beautiful vintage style and that it comes in this gorgeous tan. It's also available in black, but I like the tan for it. It's got gorgeous gold hardware, and on the inside, you've got a really cute mirror up top. And then it's got this really pretty polka dot interior with pockets. It's got a little, it's got a zip pocket up here, more pockets on the side, so you can either stuff jewelry in it or like foundation and stuff like that. And the great thing is that you can wipe all of this down, so it's literally the perfect little travel companion, and it's huge. So if you want to bring your brushes and like lots of makeup, you can do that, but if you also want to do it as dual purpose with both makeup and some jewelry in here, it will definitely satisfy all of those needs. What had sort of prompted all of this was the fact that I had been baptized back in March and knew that I was going to be dunked 3 times during that process, and didn't want like makeup to melt off, but I also didn't want to wear no makeup because my skin is just a sore spot for me. I always feel self-conscious about it, so I began my hunt for waterproof makeup and wanted to test everything out. And what I used, let me tell you, works amazing. Now I'm gonna be dunking my face either in the shower, or I think maybe just like the sink. I'm gonna splash water on myself a few times just to show you how the makeup stays, which is why I've got like no jewelry or anything on, so bear with me, we're going extra bare today. So first and foremost, whether I am heading out to the beach or whether I just think I'm gonna be really sweaty during the day and I need waterproof makeup, or like whatever, if I'm going swimming or something, first and foremost, I still always put on SPF no matter what. Okay, now, after I've got my sunscreen on, I still use a primer. This is not a waterproof one, but it's just what I like to use. It is a Kat Von D Hydrating Locket primer, so I'm just going to throw a little bit of that on my face. I've just used 1 pump. Now for my foundation, my foolproof go-to waterproof foundation is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I use color NC15. I just feel like the stuff just doesn't move. Even when I go to wash it off at the end of the night, I really have to either use a Clarisonic or at least a face cloth to get it off, just because splashing your water with a little bit of solution just doesn't seem to work. But it's great for those days where, you know, maybe you're active outside, or you want to go swimming, or you're by the beach, or in my case when I got baptized and I didn't want my makeup to budge. This did absolutely beautiful wonders. I was so thrilled with it. This foundation, the other reason I like it is that it is medium to full coverage, bordering more on the full coverage end of things. And again, like that is why I like to use it. It doesn't feel like it's really heavy on my skin, at least not in my opinion. In terms of concealer, I was actually shocked when I went to start looking for waterproof concealer that there's not a lot out there. Like really, there's not a lot of selection out there. However, I ended up finding one from Makeup Forever that is just called Full Cover, and it is their waterproof their waterproof concealer. I use color number 1. And just like the name suggests, it is very full coverage. It definitely covers everything, which is what I love. I thought that was awesome. So I'm going to take just a very tiny amount on the end of my NYX Precision Blending sponge, and I'm going to put that under my eyes. And you only need the smallest amount for this, honestly, because it is so full coverage. And I like to put it over top of my lids, as you guys know, to act as a primer up there. I do set one thing, and that's just on top of my eyelid. I always forget that I set up there. So for that, I'm using something that's not waterproof. I'm just using the MAC Studio Fix in NC 15 in this case, and I'm just taking a small brush, and I'm just going to pack that on top of my lid. And I probably wouldn't bother with it, but the reason I am is because I have hooded eyes, and I'm going to be putting some product on my lids today. So I don't want it to gunk up and not blend because of it being tacky on my lids at the moment. Now the one step that I'm gonna be skipping, just because I had my eyes microbladed, is brows. But I will tell you what product I used that made my brows literally not budge. Like my eyebrows, were on fleek after I was baptized still. And that is the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow. This stuff just does not budge. It was my holy grail product forever before I had my brows done. Okay, next, after I put on all my foundation, I'm gonna go in with my waterproof bronzer, which is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This was actually an amazing surprise to me. I actually didn't know when I started using this that it was waterproof. So the fact that it is a bonus, because this is my favorite bronzer. So I'm just going to take this on a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm going to brush it onto my temples. Okay, now that bronzer is on, I'm also going to move on to a blush. This is the Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush. I don't believe that their claim is that this is waterproof, and I could not find a blush that was waterproof. So I actually don't even know that I had worn one during my baptism. I'm not sure. But I decided to grab this one just because it's long lasting, so it should have some grip on my face. So we'll test it out and see how this one does. This one may go awry. That's a part of the experiment, but I'm hoping it'll go well because, like I said, it's long lasting, so we'll see. When I first tried this mascara, I actually didn't realize that it was waterproof until I went to go take it off at the end of the night, and I could not get it to come off. It drove me crazy how much I couldn't get it to come off, and then I looked at the bottle and noticed that it was waterproof, and I was like, oh, duh. And then it came off easily with some waterproof makeup remover. So I'm going to throw this on my lashes. I totally got it mascara on my lid here. Frig. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit because I don't want it, like, it won't come off unless I put waterproof makeup remover on there, and I don't want to start all over again. Okay, now that I have my mascara on, I'm also going to go in with my bronzer once more, and I'm going to use that as my eyeshadow. I always think that's the best solution if you've got something waterproof. And also just easier in the summertime. I mean, honestly, let's be real. This is what I do a lot of the time in the summer, is I just use my bronzer as my eyeshadow because, I don't know, just so much easier. I'm all about less steps in the summer. Okay, now the last step, are lips. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Aqua Rouge lipstick, or long-lasting waterproof lip color, in the color 18, which is like this beautiful coral. I have often used this lip product if I needed to go out for a night, needed something to last a really long time as well, because this lip product is bomb. Oh, I love that lip color. It's so pretty. You guys know that I put on lipstick before I put on like a lot of eye makeup during the summer, because to me a full lip, or like a colorful lip, makes it look like you put a lot of effort into your makeup even though you didn't feel like it. Okay, so the lipstick starts to feel super tacky, and that's when you're gonna put the gloss over top. Kind of reminds me of Lip Sense that way. So while the sink fills, here's a close-up of my makeup. just so you guys can see what it looks like before. So we're checking out everything. So like I said, you'll see a teeny bit of creasing here, but that's more my fine lines. But everything's intact, so let's do this. I'm sure I'm making a mess. Okay. So I just stung myself in water. I haven't even toweled off my face yet. You can see there's water still all over me. But I wanted to give you a true picture of what it was like. So you guys saw how many times I dunked my face or splashed my face. So I think it was getting up close and personal. So you can see my lashes, they've spidered a little bit. But concealer's still intact. Lipstick hasn't budged whatsoever. Like concealer hasn't moved, the bronzer hasn't moved. These spots here were from before. Remember how I told you guys I got a little bit of mascara up top? But yeah, look, like whole face is there. Not bad, babes, right? Like not bad for waterproof makeup, I'm telling ya. So the only thing that I would say maybe is that this may become a little bit more spidery. Depending on how many times I dunked into the water. Oh my god, my contacts are sticking to my eye. It's not transferring anywhere, which is great. So yeah, I'm really impressed. Like I said, foundation, even the blush stayed on, guys, and that's not even waterproof. That was just long wearing, right? So all in all, pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Look at that makeup, full and intact. I still haven't patted down my face. Can you guys believe that? Like, look how intact that is. Ah! So obviously if you like rub your face, I mean, I don't even know then if like anything would come off, but this stuff is awesome. So like I said, I told you I'd have your back for it. And yeah, it is the best waterproof makeup routine, I think. If you are somebody that needs obviously a little bit more coverage, or you want more of a smoky eye, this may not be for you, but for like a good, like a beach, nice, easy look to wear out, I think this is perfect. So hit me up in the comments down below if you guys have recommendations or things that you really like to use for waterproof makeup. I'd love to hear your thoughts for that, because I'm all about that. And other than that, guys, I love you so much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you very soon. Mwah. See ya.